Hello students, this is Chef Rahul Balekar. In this video, we are going to see how to cut a chicken in a professional manner for continental cuisine. We will learn the different parts of the chicken used for different dishes. So we need to take care about few things before handling the raw meat. Firstly, we need to wash our hands before and after handling the raw meat. Secondly, we need to use all the equipments which are sanitized for cutting up the raw meat. Also, we will be using red colored chopping board as it is the color code for the chopping boards, considering the food hygiene in mind in all the hotels in nowadays. So let's see how to cut a chicken. To cut the chicken, will require the whole chicken with skin and a red chopping board rested on a duster, a clean sanitized pointed chef's knife and a bowl to keep the trimmings and a duster to wipe your hands if in case. We'll start cutting the chicken. So let's take the chicken on the board and we will just see the parts which we are going to cut through with this chicken. This is the whole chicken with the skin on. We're going to remove the skin to cut the chicken in different parts. So let's understand the parts which we see. This is the neck. This entire part from the shoulder till here is the winglet. Now this winglet is having three parts. This first part is a wingtip. The second part from this joint to this joint is a wingate, and from this joint to the shoulder joint it will be called as drummet. We have two identical breasts. We have the leg. This leg is divided into two parts. The part from the leg and till the knee is known as drumstick, and from the knee joint to the hip joint it is called a thigh. Now this is the cavity of the chicken, which is the belly, and the liver and kidney which is situated in this cavity are called offals. Now let's start skinning the chicken first and then proceed for the cutting of it. Now let's remove the skin. Before removing the skin, we need to take out the fat on the chicken. So first we'll just remove this unwanted part from the chicken. Now just slip the chicken between the breast and the leg part. Now few of the preparations they require skin on. Mostly in roasting or grilling, the skin side is rested on the grill so that it will allow the grilling easily, because the skin is going to leave some fat in the grilling process, so it will not stick to the grill and get cooked easily. So let's remove the skin. For that you just need to use your thumb. Just keep on moving and peel the skin off. Now while taking the skin off, make sure you don't damage the rest of the chicken. That means be careful that you should not insert your finger in the joints or in the muscles. This winglet, we need to be precise because afterwards it gets very difficult to remove the skin from the winglet. Now to remove the skin, now because of the moisture from the chicken, my hands are slippery. So for that purpose, we'll take a clean duster, clean kitchen duster, hold the skin and pull it. This much we can remove the maximum skin from the winglet. The wing tip and the winglet, you can use it for the stock, or with drummet you can use the winglet to make the snacks. The better snacks which you can serve as a finger food or a bar snack on the counter. Alright, now we have the entire chicken with skin removed. We'll just clean the chicken. We'll remove this additional fat which is there. So it's easy for us to cut the chicken nicely. Fat we will remove alongside the cavity. Right. Now to cut the chicken, you need to understand one thing, that you have to feel the joint, feel the bone joint and cut through. So it gets very easy. It is not a difficult task to do. So first we'll see the joint between the drummet and the winglet. We will just feel it. Okay, it's here, if you can see. So we will just go with the joint. Okay. Now we'll cut the winglet from the other side. So if you cut the chicken right on the joint, it is very easy. Just like you are cutting a butter, a slab of butter. Now we will separate the legs. For that, you have to hold the chicken. Okay. You have to hold the chicken in the center like this. Place your thumbs in the center and just push it outside, so you get this cracking noise. That means the bone is cracked. Now to remove the legs, we will just move around the joint of the carcass and the flesh. So where the muscle of the thigh is attached to the carcass, we will just take our knife along with the carcass. Now we are just removing the leg. Now if you could see, we have separated one side of the leg, and we will just clean the chicken with the remaining fat and the skin around the leg piece. Now we'll just remove the other part. Now I just want to mention that above the top, rather on top of the hip bone, you have a flesh piece which is known as oyster. Now this oyster, if you could see, the fleshy part, the stiff part of the chicken, where it's just the soft meat. Okay? So you just have to scoop it out with the tip of your knife. Okay? To get the clear view, I'm just taking this chicken close. This is the oyster. This round and fleshy part is a round, and if you can see the cavity here, a dent in the carcass where the oyster is situated. We'll just move our knife alongside the carcass and get the leg piece separated. We'll just clean it with the fat which was not accessible when the chicken was whole. Now the leg part, mostly it is used for roasting and grilling. It is also known as a dark meat, since all the poultry is divided into two parts, which is a red meat and a white meat. The red meat is mostly the legs and the white part is the breast. Now we will see how to separate a breast from the bone. For that, we'll just see the shoulder joint, we'll feel the joint, okay, and we'll slightly cut it across on the bone. Okay. Just take the knife across and give a clean cut till the back. Okay. If you can see, I have cut the chicken with the joint and taken a slit with the carcass. Now always remember, when you are separating the chicken, rather cutting the chicken, you need to move your knife, rather the tip of your knife with the carcass. Keep the knife with the carcass so that you can obtain most of the flesh from the chicken. Now I am just moving my knife with the rib cage. Now we'll separate the breast. Now we'll do it from the other side also. We are just moving the knife along with the carcass, so it's easy to pull the breast later on. Now we will just feel the center bone, the center blade, which is called the carcass. So we'll just feel it. If you can see the center bone, it's quite visible here. So from the sides, along with this center bone, we will have a slit on the breast. from the center of it. We are not going to cut it from the top, from the starting, because there is a part of the chicken known as supreme that we have to cut separately. I will show you the supreme as well. So here you can see that the cut is gone till the bone, till the carcass. Okay. Now if you can see, this is the breast and this is the supreme underneath the breast. Now we have to separate this from the breast. Okay. This is the softest and the most tender meat of the chicken. So let's separate this. I have cleaned now from the other side, the other breast as well. You just separate, slightly move the supreme from the bone, detach it. Now we just have a entire breast cut from the bone. Now you have to feel the bone which is around the neck, which is also known as the neck bone or the wishbone. Once you feel the bone, stop cutting the chicken on the breast. Now with the finger, like insert your thumb, start moving of the chicken from the carcass, okay, and peel it across. Here I'll have to use knife because it's not yet off from the V bone. We have separated one breast with the drummet. Just keep on removing the trimmings, fat from the board. Again we'll use the knife here slightly so that we can take the supreme nicely. Okay, so we have obtained the breast and supreme from this joint. We'll just clean the fat and the tendon from the chicken. So it's our first breast, the supreme, now this is the carcass which is remained, which we can use for the stock making. A good chicken stock we can obtain from the carcass. We just need to break this carcass and use it for the stock. We will also use the wingtip, the wingtip and the wingtip for the stock. Make sure you wash it properly before you use this part for this stock making. So we'll just revise the cutting that we have taken the parts out is the leg, okay, and the breast part. We have obtained 2 breasts and 2 leg part. Now we will cut the leg into 2 parts. These 2 parts are thigh and the drumstick. Now from the leg knob to the knee joint, the part is called drumstick, and from the knee joint to the hip joint, it is called thigh. So cutting the thigh, it's very easy. Just turn around the leg piece and you see the joint is here and the fat line is going across the leg, rather across the joint. So just follow this line and cut your chicken. See how it's easy. If you miss the joint and that line, then it will be very hard for you to cut the pieces and it will not have the proper finishing. So this is the thigh and this is the drumstick. Now just to add up to the information about the cuts of chicken, we will see how to cut the chicken for Indian preparations. That Indian preparation which we use the chicken, the cuts what we require, the cut of the chicken what we require is curry cut, and which is obtained from the entire chicken into 12 pieces. Those 12 pieces we obtain 3 pieces from the breast and 3 pieces from the leg part. Now from the leg part, when we are cutting the 3 parts, we cut drumstick as 1 part and the thigh into 2 parts. We never divide the drumstick in any cuisine, in any preparation, because this will break the muscle and the meat when it is cooked, it will fall apart and it will not look good and it will leave the bone as it gets cooked. So overall, for the Indian preparation, for biryanis, for curries, we obtain 12 pieces. So technically in the kitchen it is said that 1/12 is the cut for the Indian preparation. That means 1 bird into 12 pieces. And for the continental cuisine, we have already seen the cuts which are obtained. Measure the 4 parts, and if you want, you can separate the drumstick and the thigh. Now let's see the cuts of chicken which we have cut from the demonstration. I have plated the cuts of chicken. First we'll see the breast. This is the entire breast with the drumette and a supreme underneath it. This is the boneless breast without the supreme and without the drumette. So there is no bone in it at all. This is the entire leg piece with the oyster. This is the cut leg piece into drumstick and a thigh piece. This is the piece for the stock which we use, is the winglet and the wingtip. Now the winglet which we have cut is placed here into 3 parts. This is the drumette, this is the winglet, and this is the wingtip. Hope you guys have learned the cuts of chicken from this video. I suggest you practice it at home. Make sure you use the sharp knife and be careful while you are cutting your chicken. Do not hurt yourself and do not forget to wash your hands before and after cutting the chicken. Thank you. Have a good day.